well. Okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's New Year's Day, and I hope you all are having a very nice New Year's Day. And from where I come from, there's a saying that what you do on New Year's Day, you'll be doing all year. So people like to do things that they enjoy. Um, so I thought that, I want to be making videos for you guys all year. So I thought that I would make a video for you today. Um, as I'm making this video, it's about 3:15 in the afternoon, and I want to describe how my day has gone a little bit so far to give you a little bit of an education on Southern American New Year's Day rituals. So I am off work today. It's a holiday for me. And so I was able to sleep in. And the sun rose at about 8 o'clock this morning. So I laid in bed till about 7:50. And then I got up and I drew me a bath with some Chinese wash and Florida water in the water. And I did a spiritual bath to sort of cleanse myself. Um, of any negativity attached to me from the previous year. Because, New Year's Day is all about fresh starts and new beginnings, and you don't want to take anything into the new year that's not going to serve you um, or your goals. And then I got out of the bathtub and I took a little bit of the water. This is actually the bowl I use in my spiritual baths. I keep this under my sink, and whenever I do any type of spiritual bath, I put it on by the tub next to me, and there's water in it right now, and I use it to scoop water up and pour it over my head as I recite a psalm or a prayer or something. But anyway, after my bath, I got dressed without drying off, because you're not supposed to towel dry off, you air dry, and that's because the oils or the herbs that are used in your bath, you want it to sort of cling to you so that it becomes part of your essence, and that's how it works for you. And then I took a little bit of the bath water, and I went down to the crossroads. I poured this into a disposable coffee cup, so it looked like I'm just some person walking, taking a morning walk, and I have my little Starbucks coffee with me. And when I got down to the crossroads, nobody was around. There was a couple cars going by, but I don't give a shit. And I took the lid off of it, turned my back to the east, and threw it over my left shoulder, and I came back home without looking back. Um, when I got home, I took myself to my altar, and I set a road opening light, because now that I'm cleansed myself, I want to open up the roads before me in order to receive my blessings. And that candle was still burning before I came into this room here. And I suspect that candle is probably going to burn probably about 2 more hours, but it'll burn out by tonight. And then it's on a plate, and it's burning down. And what I did was I used some yellow corn meal to create a crossroads on a plate. And then I took my finger and made a hole, melted the candle to the center of that crossroads, and then I have keys representing opening doors, some skeleton keys that I've collected, and dressed that candle with road opening oil, and said my prayer and everything. And if you want to see a picture of that, you can go to my Instagram, which is Carolina Dean. It's on my Instagram, and it's also on my Facebook story. Excuse me. Um, let's see. After that, oh yeah, the other traditions in the South is at lunchtime. I made myself some collard greens and some black-eyed peas, ham, and cornbread, and that's considered a prosperity meal. The greens represents green money. The gold of the cornbread represents gold money. The black-eyed peas look like little eyes. That's protection from the evil eye, because you don't want jealous and envious people um, cursing your blessings. And then, of course, the ham is happiness and satisfaction. Um, I've also sat down and wrote out my goals for the year in my bullet journal, and created a clear vision in my mind of what I want to accomplish, both long range and short range. And then The last thing I did was, and I'm going to get to that here in a second. The last thing I did was I did my tarot reading for the year. It's called a tarot scope, and it's a specific reading I do that tells me, what is my theme for the year, what's going to work against me, what's going to work for me, and what gift is waiting for me at the end of the year as I navigate my spiritual path and learn my spiritual lessons. I also took a nap at some point this day, and I have been reading a book because I do want to read this year. Um, in 2019, I read 68 books, and for those of you who are interested in what I read, again, go to my Instagram or go to my blog. My Instagram is Carolina Dean at Instagram, and my blog is Two Headed Astrology at blogtalk.com. Is it Blog Talk? It's Blogger. It's on Blogger, whatever. And I posted a list of all the books that I read in 2019. Now, speaking of divination, that's what I want to do here for you right now. I'm going to demonstrate for you the ritual of the wax and the water. And this is a very simple divination ritual. I believe it originated with, I want to say, the Germanic Teutonic people. If I'm not right, I don't have to do my research because one of you out there will correct me. But they would take heat lead and drop it into cool water and then divine from the shapes that the lead took upon. Now, if you have lead, you can use lead, but for us, we can use a simple candle. And again, I'm using a black candle. There's just some water in here out of the sink, and I'm using a white candle for contrast. For the dark and the light, it would be easier to see symbols. And you can do this any time of the year, but it is traditional to do at the beginning of the year on New Year's Day. If you have a specific question in mind, I know some people will carve their question on this candle, or if they can't carve their question, they'll carve sort of a theme, like, am I interested in my love life? I might write love. If I'm interested in my health, I might write health. If I'm interested in money, I might write money or prosperity. Wax is very absorbent. I don't know how else to say that. You can hold it in your hand. Think about what you want to know. If you don't have a specific question, you just want to get a glimpse at what your theme is for the year, or what blessing may be waiting for you, or something that you can work toward, you can just hold the candle in your hands and sort of put that intention into the candle. You can speak to the candle. Show me what I most need to know right now, or show me about my love life. Will I be married this year? Will I meet a man? Will I get a new job? Will I get whatever it is you want to know, put that intention out there either by carving it on the candle or holding it and thinking about it. Now, to do this, I'm not gonna do this with anything in mind. I'm just gonna light the candle and then drip the wax into the water until I feel like it's enough, and then I'm gonna blow out the candle. I know some people. I was taught by one woman. She said that because there are 13 moons in a year, 13 new moons and 13 full moons, she does 13 drops. That may or may not be enough. You may need a smaller bowl or whatever. But anyway, I'm just going to light this candle. I'm going to let it burn down a little bit. And this could be a good time again to, don't you burn out, to state my intention. So I'm just going to let it burn down until it starts melting. Now I'm just going to turn it over and let it start melting. There's some wax. And what I'm going to try to do is let each drop hit the drop that fell in. So I want it to sort of build up and form a shape. And let me just... Now, the wax is coming to the edge of the bowl. I'm going to tip the bowl Get it over, get it over. I want it to sort of be in the center so it's easier for me to drip on it. And all I'm doing is just letting the wax build up into the water. It keeps drifting over to the edge, and if you are inclined, I know people who read tea leaves, that means something where the wax goes. So now if this was north, south, east, west, it's north. It was sort of west, and I kind of pushed it. Now it's north. If you have one of those bowls with the little astrological signs or different things on it, that may help you, but it's not necessary. So I'm just letting this drip, 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 drip. Okay. There's a smoke detector up there. Don't want that going off. Alright, so now I'm just going to look at this and see what I see. And it helps to sort of, turn it around and look at it at different spots. Okay, so what I see here is a tree. And so when you interpret these shapes, you have to remember that magic speaks in the language of symbols. If you're not good at interpreting symbols, you might need a book to help you. Just like tea leaves and tarot cards and stuff. So for me, the tree represents knowledge. It also represents health and strength. So to me, I would say that the wax is telling me that this is going to be a year for me in which I'm able to grow my knowledge. It also may, those of you who know me better know that I've been struggling with my weight. My doctor wants me to lose weight. I've lost weight and then I put it back on, and it's my own stupid fault. I lose 30 pounds and then think, oh, I can cheat, and then I cheat, and I gain it back. So I need to exercise more discipline. I need to exercise, period. But anyway, so what I see here is a tree. So that's telling me that this is going to, my theme for the year is going to be my health and continuing to work on losing weight and whatnot. And so I'm going to pull this out of the water and see if I can show that to y'all. So there's the tree. Oh, and now that I look at it, look at that. Look at that. It looks like a key, right? Now that I look at it that way, a key means opening doors, opening roads. And what did I just do this morning? I did a road opener spell. So this would also tell me it can be a tree, it can be a key, it can be both. So this tells me that doors are going to be opening for me, opportunities are going to be coming to me, and I'm going to have to balance that against my health because, and this does make sense to me because part of the reason that I retired from active root work practice was that it was I needed to eliminate stress in my life. And as I've told y'all before, I would get up in the morning, exercise, go to work all day, come home, have a quick meal, and then spend the rest of the night doing readings, fixing mojo bags, making poppets, emailing customers, answering questions, putting packaging, and it was just too much for me. And so between giving up my day job and giving up my practice, I chose to give up my practice, and that's what gave me more time to be more of a teacher and make these videos for you guys. So that does make sense that there are opportunities coming to me that I'm going to have to balance against what's good for my health, and I'm going to have to really choose what opportunities I take so that I can benefit from them without adversely affecting my health. And I get interview requests all the time. I turned down many of them. I've accepted a couple in this year. I'm just waiting for people to follow up with me about them, either on different shows or in print or other YouTubers. I'm getting a lot of requests from people wanting to interview me, wanting to talk to me, wanting me to teach workshops, wanting me to teach classes, wanting me to write books. Um, so anyway, those opportunities are there. They are coming. Anyway, I want to finish up this video and get it up on YouTube and Instagram and for everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration, and I hope that you got some value from it. Oh, I also wanted to say, now wax is a little bit more brittle and delicate than lead, but like this right here, what you can do with this, you can dress this with the oil and wrap it up in a tissue or a cup, and you keep it as a little talisman somewhere. Or I could bury it near my front door if it's something good. If it's something good that you want to draw to you. I just wanted to add that really quick. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Y'all have a great weekend, and I hope to be making some more videos over the weekend to share with you. Bye now. Oh, really? Seriously? Gonna make me get up. And y'all know I'm not gonna edit this out. Bye.